The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Good man. That's what we like. Good man. Okie dokie. So we got to score 15 points over 2 weekends. Yeah, that's fine. We got all our developments, the free aero and the chassis. Ooh, it's going to be a dry race as well. Welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix. So, you see, there's our contract. We undersold ourselves in that contract, which I'm very surprised about. But oh well, shit happens. You can't do anything better than that. So let's take a look at where everything puts us there. So with our free aero upgrades, we are now 4th best in aero, behind the Williams, McLaren, and the Red Bull team. We've beaten Mercedes. Look at that, Ferrari are the worst aero team there. Who would have funked that? Power. Oh, Haas have overtaken us. Look at that, Ferrari are the worst again. Ferrari. Hard to think Ferrari is the worst. We didn't check the chassis, but I don't think much has changed in the chassis. You can see here from what we got here, we've had a few people upgrade. Looks like Williams have plateaued now, but yeah, we got everything there sorted. So let's take a look at the points, shall we? Championship points leader by 48 points over Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc. Daniel Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Fernando Alonso, and Sebastian Vettel. Round out your top 10. We're only just leading the Constructors' Championship. I think it's by 5 points over Force India. My man Gasly, he scored some points finally in France, and then still 3 cars with a goose egg. Grosjean and the 2 Renaults. So, with that being said, well, look at that. That's not a bad trophy collection for a naff car, is it? So with that being said, let's go get practiced, and we'll see you after qualifying.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk briefly about Marcus Ericsson. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Poole lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Sirotkin, Stroll, Vettel and Pierre Gasly, Hamilton, Alonso, Romain Grosjean and Van Dorn, Sainz, Magnussen, Marcus Ericsson and Kimi Räikkönen. Leclerc and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Sheer aero power beat sheer brute force. So much so that we're actually starting on the super softs and not the ultra softs. That's how good our car was. May have a little fiddle around with it and go a little longer or a little less, but yeah, I'm happy with how we qualified, especially over them Force Indias. Because those Force Indias have got some grunt, and they're going to be a very, very hard car to beat. So, with that being said, I think it's time to go and get raced, and hopefully bring back a very good result for the Toro Rosso team. So, let's get out there, let's race, and see if we can bring home the W. Yeah, so here we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Come on then, folks. 5 lights are out. We're off and underway here in the Red Bull Ring. Oh, and already wheels are banging. We nearly go 4 wide into the first corner. We've gone that way somewhere. We took a Red Bull with us. We've somehow kept second place. That's an absolute miracle itself. But it's Sergio Perez that gets the jump on everyone. I swear to God, that Force India, man, it's an absolute horse. As we went on board with us, now we're going back through the field. That is Grosjean and Alonso. This should be for P12. In fact, it is going to be Grosjean and Alonso. Whoa, that was a last of the late breakers move. Comes straight out of my playbook, that one. So far left field, it was unbelievable. Now what I will say is, do not be surprised if you don't see much of me here, because lots will happen at this race. You are going to see a lot of action here, so you've got to keep up with everything. But
alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
As we come out of turn 9, down the long front straight up towards that hill of turn 1. As we go to Danny Ricciardo, he's with Nico Hülkenberg for P19. And that should be the Works Renault team getting passed by the customer Renault team. Even though it's an Infinity. Oh, and a bit of wheel banging as well. And Ricciardo's going to take Hülkenberg for P19. Oh, that's going to get nasty pretty quickly as we see Grosjean with Magnussen. Now, this happened a little bit earlier. Grosjean, Magnussen. You've got Alonso. You've got Ericsson in this mix as well. So Grosjean, I think, has already passed Magnussen. Or is that Magnussen past Grosjean? No, I think Magnussen's past Grosjean. Either way, it's an absolute cluster. Now, there you go. There's Alonso past there. Will Ericsson have a go? No, he will not. So, back to the relentless pursuit of Sergio Perez. It is sheer engine power in that Force India against sheer aero abilities. We set the fastest lap, and here comes, who is this? This is Sergei Sorokin. He's going to be passed by Kevin Magnussen? No, he's passed by Grosjean. So, oh, big power slide from Grosjean. I think he's going to get taken by Magnussen. Oh, dear me. Actually, no, it's Bottas that's, or is it Hamilton, sorry, that's Hamilton that's going to come past here. This is for P10 on the track. It looks like Sorokin's got it, and everyone else. Now, this happened earlier. This is going to be Ricciardo passing the other Renault, Carlos Sainz to P18. Easy as light round the outside, a bit of a lock-up from Sainz, and thank you very much. Around the outside goes Danny Ricciardo. And that bull is a bull on the charge. As we go to, now who's this? This is Raikkonen. Where are we? We have lost where we are. That's a cluster there. That's actually Raikkonen, Van Dorn, Magnussen. There's Alonso in there. Either way, everyone's passing everyone else on the track here at the moment. For one position, as we see Grosjean again with Sergei Sorokin. And thank you. Oh, into turn 8. That was a pass. And you might see the punishment being dealt up at Hamilton in a second, but no, here comes Sorokin back. Giving it round the outside. Thank you very much. Oh, side by side into turn 1. That's close. That is close quarters racing right there. In fact, you got everyone else interested. There goes Hamilton up the inside of Roman Grosjean. That's going to be a spot. You got Ericsson and is that Ericsson and Van Dorn? Or is that Leclerc? Yeah, that's Ericsson. Haven't seen much of Charles Leclerc recently since for a while. We'll have to see what's going on in his world. In fact, that's Ericsson around Van Dorn, so move Ericsson up into P13 as we come to myself and Sergio Perez. We finally caught up to the back of him. Oh, go on, right at the inside of turn. Whoa! Oh no, he's left the door open. Boom into first position. Why not? Perez might come back though. Wouldn't surprise me if Perez did try a comeback, but no, he's a bit too far back for a comeback there as we go to... Oh, this is that Hamilton-Sirotkin Grosjean fight again. It's not over. And who's that? Is that Hamilton around... yeah, that's Hamilton around Grosjean. I think so. Oh, in fact, there goes Sirotkin around Grosjean as well. Well, actually, it might be... actually, he was defending from Grosjean. I do apologise. Look at the traction, though, that Haas has. He's got him. He stays right there. He's got him into turn... he's got him into turn 4. Oh, he's got him now. The superior traction in that Haas he's going to show through as we jump forward now. This is Perez. He's going to have another go. Myself and Perez for the race lead. Oh, he's taking it, but oh, we'll hang him out to dry. Thank you. See you later, Perez. Here comes Ocon. Have some of him. Try him for a change. Force India side by side. This has never happened before. And if it has, it's always ended in tears for one of them. But look at that. Tried to force him off the track, and behind you got Verstappen, you got Bottas in close comp. Look at that. That's Ocon down the inside of Perez. Give some of that one. That's a payback for Paul Ricard. Yeah, how'd you like that apple there, Sergio? You might be passed by Verstappen in a second. He's going to go for it again in turn 1, though. Perez is going to... Oh, I tell you what. They're going to beat each other up here for P2. You guys keep fighting, I'll just be up here somewhere. There we go, down the inside of turn 3. But look at the traction that Ocon's going to get. Oh, you boys keep fighting. You keep fighting, and I'll be up here keeping the race lead warm. He's going to hang Perez. He's not. They're still fighting. They've been side by side now for practically all this lap. It's got to end soon. Perez and Ocon have got to sort it out. Otherwise, Verstappen and Bottas are going to be all over their case. And there you go. Finally, it's sorted out. As we go to, I think that's Grosjean with Lewis Hamilton here. Is it Grosjean or is that K-Mag? That is Grosjean with the 44 of Lewis Hamilton. So this is going to be for P10. The last of the points paying positions. And, ooh, drag race down into turn 4. I like that. There you go. Hamilton into P10 ahead of Grosjean with the greatest of ease. Yeah, me. And now we go to Perez. He's now having to fight off... no, it's Ocon, sorry. He's having to fight off Verstappen. Verstappen's done turn 8. And they're still there at turn 9. But I don't fancy his chances into the first corner. We've got on the wrong camera shot here. We need to see where Verstappen is. I think that's him in the rear view mirror. And it is. He might get done by Bottas into turn 3. Look out, here comes Stroll. He's just walking up the back. He's walking up to the back of the field, is Lance Stroll. Now that we've all sorted that out, let's settle down. That's all the replays condensed into about 2 laps. But we're on lap number 8 now. It really does pass quickly at this circuit, I tell you. Passes so quickly. It's unbelievable how quickly it passes sometimes. Ooh, a little deep into turn 3. You may be wondering why that's turn 3 and not turn 2. Well, they classify the little kink at turn 2 as turn 2, even though it's not really a corner. As we go, who's this? This is going to be Grosjean, I think. And Hamilton still at it for P10, folks. Will Grosjean finally get his man? No, he won't. Or he will if he gets the superior traction. He's got the inside for turn 5. That's oh, I tell you what, if you pull that off, Grosjean, you deserve the point today. Oh, he's giving it some, isn't he? He's giving it to him. And he's took him as well. Big props and respect to Grosjean, but I think Hamilton might just be coming past him again. No, he's actually going in the pits, is Hamilton. Such a dangerous pit lane there as we go to... that's Sergio Perez. That's so Perez is pitting now. So here comes the start of the ultra soft to the super soft pit stops. Oh, he had to be held there for the Williams. I think it was Stroll who casually walked into his pit box. That's enough walking references as opposed to Lance Stroll. As Perez now exits the pit. So as he exits the pit, look what's happening up here. This is Sorokin passing Grosjean. This is now for P4 on the track, and thank you very much. That will be Sergei Sorokin into the points when it all settles out. But look behind Grosjean, here comes rather ugly Charles Leclerc as we go back on. But now they wanted us to pit this lap. We thought, no, let's go an extra lap and see if we can get a little bit of something here as Ocon pits. And he's got Bottas right on his tail. So they're going to try and undercut on me. But I'm going to try and overcut them to keep them behind me. Good stop by the Force India boys. As we see the Williams team coming out. So that must be for Sorokin. Stroll's already been in. And out of the pits will come the Frenchman. Oh, there was yellow flags there. What's going on here? Lance, are you about to do something stupid? Hey, his car just died. His car died. Oh, your team's crap without me driving it.
Caution, caution. The virtual
Lance,
safety
you
car is
utter
out.
doll.
Use speed and maintain a positive delta.
Great. I was going to pit that lap. What a wanker Lance Stroll is. Utter bellend. And the virtual safety car kept out until very conveniently, very conveniently, it came out as I was coming in the pits. So that means I'm going to be in here having my pit stop, and they're all going to go meow meow meow. So this stop is going to be an absolute, and it was a blinder, but I think it did it in about under 2 seconds, so it was an absolute blinder. As there goes Ocon into the lead, Perez and Bottas go past him. So yeah, P4, and we've got 3 of the most powerful cars in front of us. So we are going to have to get a shift on, as Ericsson and Grosjean. Now it's all cycled out. Ericsson and Grosjean for P10. So yeah, we're gonna have to sort that out. Move. This is a good fight between these two. It's an awesome fight. Ericsson's gonna get him. No, Grosjean's got him. Sorry. Oh, and he's locked up into turn 4, but that'll give Ericsson the position instead. Thank you very much. And you're not coming back past either. You want it, you gotta wait there, Grosjean. Yeah, but. How? Well, we're actually P5, and I forgot that Alonso is actually at the front of the field. Frankie Alonso yet to pit. He's been done over by the VSC as well. In fact, he's just pitted now, so he's been really done over. Oh, it's actually Stoffel Van Dorn. I do apologise. As we go to Bottas and Perez, this is now for P2. The grunt of the Force India Mercedes against the grunt of the Mercedes. And thank you very much. That was actually nice and easy for Perez there. Move him up into P2. So now it's a Force India 1-2. Great. Come on then, Bottas. You got to do something. You tried something. Oh, whoa! Steaming in. Steaming in, and we didn't suffer any wing damage there. How? As we go to the other Mercedes, red 44, Lewis Hamilton. He's having a bad race. He's actually now fighting Alonso for P10. So he's moved past Alonso. He's got Van Dorn behind him as the Mercedes driver. So he's fighting off the two McLarens, which had Hondas. Now they got Renaults, and they're just as bad as they were with the Honda engine. So they better come up with a good challenger for 2019 as we go to myself and Perez and hey Sergio, thank you. We'll be seeing you. The sheer aero pack. That's all that's helping us is the aero. It cannot be the engine because we are 4th worst engine on the grid, and the fact that we're the only Honda on the grid. So we got no one else to compare ourselves to. We are our own comparison, as you would say. But we're up into P2 finally, and we're gonna have another go at Esteban Ocon for the race lead. Hopefully we can get it. If we don't, then we are in a hell of a lot of trouble. I mean, we're in a lot of trouble. Look at that fastest middle sector from us. Then we're gonna blitz the field with a fastest lap coming soon here as we come out the last corner.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Down the main straight. There you go. A 1:53. Oh, that's qualifying pace almost. Well, last year's qualifying pace, I should say, because this year's was a 1:03s. Don't be surprised if 1:02s start appearing in Season 5 when we get there. As we go to... Now, who is this? This is Marcus Ericsson, I think. Is it Marcus Ericsson? Yes, it is. It's Marcus Ericsson and Roman Grosjean. That is for P8. Wow, Grosjean's up into P8. How did he manage to get there? Oh, bit of a contact side by side with the pair of them. And thank you very much. Let's move Ericsson up here. Now, here comes... Whoop, 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 oh, aggressive went around in turn 8. That's Hamilton all the way to the back. But it's going to put Ricciardo around the tail of Van Dorn. Heading into turn 1, he's going to get him round the outside. The Gazman's interested behind him, and thank you very much. Move Ricciardo up a place. I think the Gazman should be following through. Come on, Pierre. Follow Ricciardo. There you go. Good man. No, you didn't follow him. You're an idiot. Come on, Matt. In fact, now it's Van Dorn, and in fact, you're going to have a problem behind you because I think Alonso's coming. Is that Alonso? I think that is Alonso. Dear me, as we go to myself and Esteban Ocon, looks like we're going to have a challenge into turn 8. Go on! Get in! That's how it's... Oh, we've run very wide. And now Ocon's took the lead back, but here we go again. Down to turn 1. How are we able to keep up? This Honda's got nothing, and we're keeping up with it, and we took the lead. Boom! But it's not over yet. Still, here he comes back. He wants some more. And thank you very much. In fact, I'll tell you else who wants more. Perez wants some more. Bottas. We'll leave me and Ocon for a little bit. We'll have a look at this fight between the Finn and the Mexican. It's the number 1 in Force India against the number 2 in Mercedes. And thank you very much. Move Bottas into P3 by a nose, and move him in there by a car. So that was pretty easily well done. Oh, but here comes Perez right back. Give him some back. He'll hang you out to dry in turn 6, and Bottas will just fall back because there's no traction out there for some reason. The AI don't like that area as we come out of turn 9 to start lap number 16. Yeah, lap 16. It's gone that quickly, folks. In fact, I tell you what, let's have some more of Perez against Bottas, shall we? Because this fight is helping out me and Ocon. We are going and we are gone. Look, you just want to marvel at. He's got DRS. He's going to try around the outside of the Rebus curve, turn 3. He's not going to do. If he does it, he's got the traction. There you go. He's got the traction. Now Perez should duck into the slipstream of Bottas. He'll try perhaps the outside of turn 4. He's going to get him as well. Oh, a bit of wheel contact. Have some of that. No quarter given between these two competitive rivals. It's a case of you take some, you have this, you have that. And they're still giving it each other, and now finally Perez keeps P3 for himself. Oh, dear me. Oh, Bottas down into turn 8. Oh, dear. What is going on, folks? What is going on with them two? We're having our own fight here with Esteban Ocon. There's a less than a second between us. They're still at it. They are still at it, folks. Here, into turn 3 goes Sergio Perez. Valtteri almost hit the wall on the outside, and I think Perez has got him this time. But Bottas has got the traction, and he's got the DRS as well. You've got Verstappen now coming up close behind them for the Red Bull team in their home race. And, oh, they're still banging wheels. They're gonna do each other in a minute, and Verstappen's gonna take advantage. You can see this coming a mile away. But finally it's been sorted out again. Perez now into 3rd place. As we come up to the penultimate corner, we're gonna get one more lap of this, and we've still got Esteban Ocon on our rear tail. So here we go, lap 18. Will Bottas and Perez sort it out?
Final lap of the race.
Final lap of the race. As we go into turn 1, let's see what happens with myself and Esteban Ocon. Will he get close? Will he try a dive bomb anywhere? If he does, turn 4 is going to be his last opportunity, although we have seen passing into turn 8 of all places. What a pair of nutters there. He's pretty close, he's Ocon. As we go to Perez and Bottas, they're still having a good fight. Now, we did get a message over radio, even though Verstappen's closing, he had a mechanical issue, so he's going to fall back any moment now. In fact, there you go, round the outside goes, and there is Verstappen with his mechanical issue. So he's out the race as Bottas takes the lead in turn 5. And he's going to hang Perez out to dry. And that is 3rd place for Valtteri. He deserves that 3rd place. But you know who deserves the victory here? This guy. And we're going to take it. Boom!
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
Aero beats power.
Here's our winner, pulling their Toro Rosso into Parc Fermé, and what a fantastic race. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top 3 today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Poole increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to say Stoffel van Dorn. It was probably one of his best drives this season. I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
Am I happy with that? Yeah, damn right I'm happy with that. Get in. The upgrades to the Aeros beat the power of the Mercedes that the Force India's had. And that's going to bode well for Silverstone, the next race. So, victory for us, and we'll extend our championship lead as well. Ocon, Bottas, Perez finished 4th, Vettel 5th, Sorokin, Van... Got a nice 6th place finish there. Van Dorn, Verstappen finished 8th with his problem. The man Gasly got 2 more points. And Ricciardo brings home, look at that, 3 bulls, 8, 9, 10. Marcus Ericsson retired. What happened to Ericsson? Well, here's what happened to Ericsson. Something happened to him on the last lap that we didn't see. No, don't you dare. Oh, that is... What can you say? Out of order.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? It doesn't get much better than a win at this track,
Of course
does
it doesn't get much better than a win in Austria. And it can only be put down to that bloody aero package, man. What a package.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you
It
had
didn't
a
go
really
away
good
when
strategy for
Lance
the race.
Stroll did the dirty on us. But, you know, good strategy. Great car for managing the tyres as well.
Well, looks like your luck has changed.
Well,
Things went a
third
lot
last week, a
better
win
than
this
last
week.
weekend, didn't
Is there really any difference? But, again, the chassis.
You're beating all expectations.
Yes,
Would
you
say
did.
we all
And I'm very
underestimated
offended
you?
by this. But, you know, I am very offended.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time. She does ask some stupid questions sometimes, Claire. Well, they're both being beat comprehensively. Pay me handsomely. Might be able to get a nice big upgrade for Germany. $565. Oh, sorry, we did already get our upgrade for Germany. We got it before the race. We'll try and
Excellent
show it
result
you.
Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
They should do team photos. Let's have a look. So, can I show it you? Yeah, here it is. So, we're going to get this fuel technology upgrade for Germany. That's going to help us down that long straight out of the parabolica to the hairpin. We are going to get another one try. Let's see if we... Don't think we can. No. Would like another aero upgrade for Silverstone, but we're going to take this car to Silverstone. We do want to concentrate though on certainly Belgium and Monza. So we're going to have to get some big time upgrades going. Might even save resource points. Try and do something. Yay! More points for Pierre. Come on, Roman got close. He got close, did Roman. But that's going to do it. So hope you enjoyed the Austrian Grand Prix. I know I did. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. But until next time when we go around my home track at Silverstone, thanks for watching. And we hope to see you next time for some more F1 2018.